Meta is plus 5.97% today, and the reasons behind this move tell a bigger story about where global markets are heading. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is July 11th, and today we are putting the spotlight on Meta, the social media and metaverse giant. Meta is up 5.97% to $669.21 in today's session. Intraday prices ranged between $658.01 and $677.86. The long-term fundamentals for Meta revolve around advertising revenue, AI infrastructure spending, and user growth. Equity markets are responding to reports that why is Saroban Capital betting big on Meta platforms, cave-out Ari. Let us look at the broader sector picture. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that NASDAQ ends sharply higher. Chip surge offsets Iran worries. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil prices rise as conflict in Middle East resumes. Trade on markets for WTI oil price today, Federal News Network. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Rate expectations remain a key driver for growth and technology stocks, which are highly sensitive to discount rate assumptions. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street ends higher as investors turn to earnings season. Looking at how sector peers are positioned. Nvidia surged plus 4.03% to $210.96 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Nvidia, NVDA, stock forecast. DeepSeek building its own chip is $197 the bottom. Trading key. Blackwell GPU allocation to hyperscalers is tighter than supply, which is a near-term revenue floor. The risk that most investors underestimate is valuation compression. The stock trades at a significant premium to the S&P 500. A miss on data center guidance would be punished severely. Near-term, watch for any whisper on Blackwell yield rates. Samsung climbed plus 2.52% to $285,000. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung prepares to unveil chip earnings insights as AI demand drives record semiconductor profits, crypto briefing. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. BHP is up plus 2.48%, trading at $58.28. Equity markets are responding to reports that BHP shares in 2026. Should you buy, sell, or hold? Discovery alert. Copper exposure is the long-term investment thesis. BHP's copper assets will benefit from the structural deficit expected this decade as the energy transition drives demand. Iron ore price and China steel output remain the dominant near-term earnings variables. Here is our analytical view on Meta from here. Equity markets are responding to reports that why is Saroban Capital betting big on Meta platforms, cave-out Ari. The advertising engine continues to outpace expectations. AI-driven targeting improvements are delivering direct revenue per user gains each quarter. The key variable to watch is engagement per user as Reels, Stories, and Threads compete for time. Reality Labs' losses are the one overhang, but core momentum is exceptional. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We do the research so you do not have to hours of analysis distilled into actionable daily briefings. If that is valuable, please hit the like button. It is the single best way to support independent market analysis and help us reach more investors. Subscribe and turn on notifications for tomorrow's briefing. Drop your view in the comments. Are you bullish or bearish from here? Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is our spotlight on Meta from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of the world's biggest stocks.